everyone. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, and I'm so blessed to have you with me today. Today is your general weekly reading for March 13th through the 19th, 2023. Before I begin, someone is impersonating me, so they're using my picture. They're also using my name, Cosmos and Spread, sometimes using my thumbnail throughout different social medias. Please be aware that I will never solicit my services to anyone whatsoever, okay? You will have to reach out to me first to ask if you would like a personal reading, okay? And then at that point, I will comment back to you. Also, please know that I do feel it is best to look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs together as a whole, and also incorporate any angel numbers that come out through the cards. Look those up, and it helps to give you this extra tool to be able to take what comes through in your reading today and add that to it, and you'll be able to have a much more clear picture of what your situation will entail, any obstacles that may be in your path, anything that how to maneuver around those obstacles in the upcoming week and even after. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and begin, lovely Pisces. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Okay. Here we go. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Pisces need to know for this upcoming week, please, Spirit? Here. Okay. Thank you. Eyes. Okay, who is Pisces? Not here. Okay. Are these people watching Pisces? Okay. So Pisces, what I'm seeing is, now don't take this to be paranoid, okay? It's not meant that way. There are all kinds of people that I see that don't have a mouth. It's like a room full. But their eyes are all looking in one direction. And Spirit said you were not in with that mix of people. So what I'm getting is that they're looking at you, okay? They're watching you for whatever reason. Maybe you're on social media. Maybe you're a celebrity or some kind of a big influencer on social media. But there's something that you're doing. People are really watching you, but they're not saying anything. That's the thing, because they didn't have a mouth. So they're not voicing it, but they're watching you. So it's something to be aware of. Also, it could be, like if you're employed somewhere outside the home where you're physically, working in a space around a lot of other people, you could be being watched by a boss. It could be time, soon for a renewal. Maybe they have to watch to see how your performance is without you realizing what's going on, things like that. So just be aware there are people watching you. But again, don't take that in a paranoid manner, okay? All right, Spirit, please continue. What does Pisces need to know for this upcoming week? Here. Okay, thank you. Okay, bigger, please. Okay, is that Pisces? Okay. So Pisces, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing half human, half horse. You have a horse's head. Now, a horse is a symbolization of freedom. It's a symbolization of moving forward, okay? Not having that stuck, stagnant energy anymore. And I feel like, here's the thing. You had like this big wig on, like for like human hair. And in addition to that, you were wearing like I only saw like the torso up, but it seemed like it was a dress. You were wearing this dress, okay? And so it's like, I feel like you're ready for freedom. You're ready to move forward. You've been in some kind of stuck, stagnant energy for a while. But I feel like at the same time, see, the hair can be protection, but it can also be, something hidden. And I feel like in this sense, since it was so prominent, I mean, this was some hair, okay? So I feel like in this situation. This is something maybe you were wanting to appear to others that you were moving forward from something, okay? But inside, there's a piece of you that's still there, okay? And that you haven't been able to completely release yet, okay? This could be heart hurt. This could be a relationship that did not go well. Doesn't have to be intimate. You know, it could be a job loss. There's something there that, you know, you're still feeling. You're still mentally from time to time in that situation, still thinking about it, okay? And Spirit's saying that it's time to be free. It's time to run with it. It's time to, you know, run from that situation and begin new. Experience your own freedom. Take that wig off, okay? Because horses don't wear wigs, right? Remove that wig. Take off, Pisces, okay? Begin the healing process, which I feel like many of you already have, but it's like, you know, getting rid of those fragments. We sometimes, you know, I think this was cancers that I just did a while ago, that the same thing came through. And I feel like sometimes we hold on, you know, like when we release something, we still hold on to this little fragment subconsciously, not realizing it. It's like, because it's like that's something that was an important part of our life. And, you know, whether we do it because, you know, it's our brain's way of protecting us to hold on to a piece of ourselves, something that we experienced, or if we just do it because we're afraid subconsciously to completely release that person or that situation from our lives and move forward. Whatever the situation is, I feel like Spirit's saying it's time to release that. So Pisces, I feel like you need to dig down deep, okay? Go deep within your soul, your heart, your mind, and see, okay, what little bits and pieces, you know, has my mind been thinking about this still from time to time? And it's not that you're ever going to stop thinking about it. But the thing is, when you think about it and you feel like your heart being anxious or you feel sad, you know, you've had these emotions, when you're thinking about it, that's saying that you're still, you know, you're still kind of there. You're still hanging on to it a little bit. So, you know, so this is going to be a time this week of really diving deep, okay? Figuring out what that is and give it to God and the Holy Divine. Release it, okay? And then throw that wig off and take off running in your new direction, because it's almost like this back here, even though you may be attempting to move forward, even though you may want to move forward 100% completely, it's like, you know, when we go after something, when we want to be productive in something, we have to give our all. So if you go in and 90% of you is there and 10% of you is still somewhere with heart hurt, okay, that needs to be healed so you can take off running 100%, okay? And that's going to be the most productive way forward for you this upcoming week. Now, Spirit, let's see. What would you like to tell Pisces, please? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know, please, Spirit? Ooh, thank you. Okay, and you can see this one flipped over as well in my thumb. And there was another one. Okay, these, Spirit? Yes. Okay, let's see more from this deck. No. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Yeah. Okay, reverse or upright? Reverse. Okay. Yeah, so what we have here, we have the 4 cups. See, there you are. There's that energy. Okay, you're still holding on to that there, Pisces. Okay, not being able to see this beautiful, brand new, filled cup full of all kinds of opportunity of spirit being here for you, wanting to give you this gift, and it's like you can't see it. Okay, you see that? Okay, right here. Okay, it's like you can't see it. You're focused on these down here. And this one's empty. This one's completely empty. And that's like all you can see, or at least a part of you still have a fragment. Because it's like, if you see right here, both of these on the sides, they look like they're full. Okay, so it's like the healing process, you have taken action towards it. But at the same time, you still have that fragment, which represents this one here that's empty, that you're focusing on from time to time. So it's time to stop focusing on that, give that to God and the Holy Divine, and look up, see what Spirit is bringing for you. Become that horse, okay? Throw off that wig, okay? And then see, we have 7 of Cups here. Okay, now 7 of Cups can mean for some of you, you know, a lot of opportunities coming in. However, be very choosy. Take your time with what choice or path that you take, because not everything is greener on the other side, right? Some of these may look very tempting, but just remember, you know, there's one here that has a snake in it. Now, normally a snake is a good symbolization, not with this card, not for me. Okay, for me, there are some things within these cups that you need to be aware of. Okay, so and they might look really good, really tasty, but just make sure you find out all the facts, find out all the fine print, all those things before you take action on them. Now, for some of you, this can mean that you have cloudy judgment at this time, or, you know, kind of in your head. So that since it came out with this 4 of Cups here, okay, so I feel like for many of you, this is you being in your head about the situation. Okay, still having times where you're thinking about that, and when you're thinking about it, you're still feeling it. Okay, the sadness from it. But then, you know, here's the thing. I feel like Spirit's saying that, you know, this 3 of Cups right here, you know, that's like celebration. That's you know, good friends, good family, good times, coming together, community. You know, the number 3, that's also finding balance within body, mind, and spirit. So I really feel like Spirit's saying here that, you know, there has to be this good balance to be able to be that horse. Okay, you know, horses have to be balanced to run, right? They have to physically be in balance. They have to have the will to want to run and play and frolic, okay, and be free. So I really feel like here, Pisces, it's going to be very important for you this upcoming week. I mean, I would actually start now if you already haven't. Start enjoying realizing what you have right in front of you, all the wonderful things to be grateful for. Because look, she's got 3 here. She has 2 cups that she's pouring into one huge one. She's like, she's not just saying, hey, I got 3 cups full here. No, she's taking 2 and she's making one huge big cup full of opportunity, of blessings, of happiness. Okay, so let's see. But then now Spirit wants me to read these in reverse. Now the star is in reverse. Now if you look, you have another card here of pouring 1 cup or potions. Like, let me put it up right for you so you can see. So you've got, you know, like different potions that when this is upright, you have different mixtures, different ingredients that you're pouring in to 1 pot. Okay, to manifest your heart's desires, to make something grow. But right here is what's happening right now. There can't be any growth. Okay, you want this. You want this. This is what Spirit wants you, where Spirit wants you to be. Okay, but before you can get there, achieve that, you know, there has to be this time of releasing whatever that fragment is, realizing that fragment's there, and understanding that, hey, for me to go forward, I got to give my 100%. So I'm going to have to release this. so that you can begin manifesting whatever this is that your heart desires, okay? And then, because see, we have the Ace of Pentacles. See here? It's in reverse. Spirit wanted me to read it in reverse. So now the Ace of Pentacles, for some of you, Ace of Pentacles can mean someone new coming into your life, like a new relationship. Doesn't have to be intimate. Could be a good friend. Could be a family member, a long-lost family member reuniting, something like that. But the thing is, it's in reverse. So it's like Spirit saying, until you get your body, mind, and spirit in balance, and you figure out what fragment that you're still holding on to from something that was painful for you, or something that gave you some kind of heart hurt, you're not going to be able to be fulfilling for yourself or to anyone else. Okay. And it can actually cause a lot of blocks to where, you could be putting yourself into these cycles of people on certain frequencies that are lower frequencies that don't even match your frequency, okay, of who you normally would be. Okay. But at this time, where you're holding on to that fragment, when you think about that and you're having those feelings of that fragment in your heart and that hurt, that's lowering your frequency. Okay. So it's like looking at it, allow your frequency to lower while you're looking at the situation. Okay. And saying, okay, I need to heal this. I need to let it go. I need to give this to God and the divine. Then I'm turning into the horse. Okay. So once you do that and you can become that horse and you can begin to run free, that's when these are going to be turned upright. Okay. You're going to be manifesting. You're going to be celebrating with good friends. Okay. People who are going to be in your life that match your frequency. Okay. And it's going to be a happier frequency. So really good friends, really good, loving relationships. And that person, if you're single, or again, it doesn't have to be intimate, that person now being released to come into your life because you have freedom. Okay. You've released that negative bondage. Okay. All right. Let's see for this deck what Spirit would like to give you here, Pisces, for this upcoming week. Spirit, what would you like to tell Pisces, please? Okay. What would you like to tell Pisces, please? Cards aren't coming out just yet, so it may take some time to 100% get yourself ready, okay, to heal from this. See, they're still not coming out. So that's telling me it's gonna take you some time here. Thank you. Okay, these Spirit, yes, more from this deck. No, okay. So let's see what we have here. We have the number 27, which is the number 9, okay? Now, the number 9 is very close to ending a situation, okay? A death and a rebirth. Now, the number 9 can bring in feelings of anxiety, depressive type energies. It can bring in all kinds of different emotions that are on the lower level, okay? It's like the number 10 is, when you finally get to the number 10, that's when you're ending a cycle. You're finally healing from it, or you're getting ready to heal from it. You're closing it out. You're like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this cycle. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm walking away from this, okay? Because I'm ready to begin new again, being that horse, okay? But right now you're at number 9. So that's telling me you do still have some time here. It's going to take you some time to really assess this heart hurt and release it. Okay. Now this says, you have many friends who wish to aid and nurture you. Reach out to them now. Yes, see, that is this right here. Okay. The 3 of Cups. You have them. Okay. But it's so hard for you to really see right before you. everything that you have to be grateful for. Again, that's what Spirit wants you to concentrate on. What are you grateful for? What are you appreciative of right now in this moment? Okay. Instead of focusing on what you don't have anymore, what your loss was. Okay. And then we have number 46, which is the number 10, the ending of a cycle. 10, so you have 1 plus 0 is the number 1. So that's death and a rebirth. It's transformation from ending of a cycle and going into a brand new one, becoming that horse. It says, travel from your outer consciousness to inner spirituality and be transformed. Yes, see there? That's beautiful, Pisces. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. You have the number 37, which is another number 10. Again, guys, please look these angel numbers up. These are going to help you so much through this. It says, let your spirit soar into all of life's infinite possibilities. And look, these are all white doves. That's symbolization of spirit. Okay? All you got to do is release it. Just get yourself to the point where you can release it. It doesn't mean you're not going to ever think of it again. Okay? We're going to think of things. But it's those feelings. When you think of it, you need to be able to get to the point of being the observer and not having your emotions in it. Okay? So that does take some time. But once you get to that spot to where you can say, you know what? I can look back at that situation now. It doesn't hurt anymore. There's no pain associated with it. There's no guilt associated with it. And I can just take from it, what did I learn from that? So as you move forward, you can use that to your advantage. What you learned, what worked and what didn't. You can use that, you know, if you come up on that same situation again in the future or something similar, you've got it. You've already went through it. Now you know how to navigate that obstacle. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you, lovely Pisces. Thank you so much for joining. May you have an extremely blessed week, my friends. Bye-bye. Hey, Lori. Hey. Pookie is doing well. Thank you. How's little Fox? It is hard to let go of what you know. The thing is, we can. We can. You know, it just does take time to work on it, you know. But once we can get to the point of realizing, hey, you know, let's see, good daddy walked him. Oh, little Fox, I love him. But you know, Lori, once we get to the point where we can say, you know what, that did hurt, but I don't feel that feeling anymore. I'm the observer. That was a lesson. It was something I had to experience or teach someone else or both. And now I can take that and move forward. That's the beauty in it, you know. All right, I got to run. I love you so much, Lori. I love little Fox. Bye.